What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Darian and happy Thanksgiving. This video is not going to be about Thanksgiving because today is Thanksgiving and I want to eat. So right after this, I'm going to go eat. So just know when you see this and it's late, just know that's why. An evening with Silk Sonic. I feel like that would be the name of the sex tape that got out if I was to ever with them too, in it. Because yeah, I would really like an evening with Silk Sonic very much.
The behavior that you exhibited was whore-like. The whore jumped out and then it jumped back in.
I feel like this was the perfect album to react to today because I feel like this is what Black mothers will be listening to today while they're cooking, and I'm about to go home after this video to my Black mother while she's cooking. So yeah, I want to just be ready when that happens. When I walk in, I can just be already in the mood. We all know Bruno Mars. He is R&B pop royalty at this moment. Unpopular opinion, I don't know if it's unpopular, but this is just my opinion. Unorthodox Jukebox is Bruno Mars' best work. I said it. That album is flawless, top to bottom. I don't care what anybody says. That's his best work. And as far as Anderson .Paak, I don't know much about his music. I got it to him a little bit after him and Mac Miller were on Dang together, and I'm a big Mac Miller fan, so that made me get it to him. But I still don't know his music like that, so I'm excited to see what it's about to give. I love his voice. I do love his voice. I know he's really good at anything that he does. So we'll see what they bring together for a whole album. I don't have much to say. I just really want to get into this album. So before we get to it, make sure you guys like and subscribe. Make sure you share with your friends. Make sure you ring that bell so you get notified anytime I release a video. Make sure you follow my Twitter, my Instagram. They're right here. And yeah, come talk about music with me. It's fun. Pretty much the same thing here, but just follow me, just so, we can talk without, because I'm not always on here, this takes time. So yeah, come to Twitter, come to Instagram, I'll be there. Without further ado, so I can get into this reaction, and then go the fuck home so I can eat me some good ass motherfucking food. I'm so excited. Let's get into this reaction, all right?
1, 2, 3, 4. Who y'all get to see tonight? We gon' lock this groove in tight. Yeah, we're locking in there. Don't ever slack this groove down for nothing. It's about that time to get out your seats and make some noise for our host. Give it up for Bootsy Collins.
And that's Bootsy Collins.
I hope you got something in your cup. And ladies, don't be afraid to make your way to the stage.
Okay, 1, that's an intro. 2, I feel like I would be one of the people who would try to walk on stage with the women 100%. Like, fellas, grab your cups. Lady, don't be afraid to make your way to the stage. And I said, excuse me, let me on my way.
Move, bitch.
Like, that would have been me, because why do I gotta sit here with a full cup? I want to get up there and shake ass. Next song is Leave the Door Open. I've heard this song. We've all heard this song. It's now nominated for a lot of Grammys, so let's see what that is gonna do. I will say in this, I don't know if I'm gonna do a Grammy nomination reaction, but like I did last year, but it's nominated a lot in the R&B category, which I'm not mad at. Love that and stuff like that. But I will say I'm rooting for my girl Jasmine Sullivan because she came through with Hotel. So that's just my opinion. But maybe let's hear this whole album. Let's see. I ain't playing no games. Every word that I say, I took it straight from the heart. I'ma leave it. Tell me that you're coming through. It's kind of embarrassing, like the thing that will let Bruno Mars do to me in broad daylight. Like,
what did he say?
And I know that it's fine, guys. Like, I am objectifying myself, but I'm okay with it. Okay, I can do that. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Don't care. I do not care.
Okay, now have you ever been with a plate? Take you downtown when they treat me like the main.
Hey.
Get to the crib when you take it upstate. What's upstairs? Shit, I'ma show you later.
Hey. Oh, I was waiting for it to say fuck. Hey. Hey. I love his flow. I feel like this is like such very much Anderson .Paak. From what I've heard of him, I love that they are incorporating both of their sounds together. I feel like this was just kind of like, once it happened, it kind of made it seem like it was bound to happen. You know what I mean? Like, especially with Bruno Mars's last era. Like, that was just, last couple eras actually. It made it seem like this is the direction he's going in, and I feel you can always just see them two kind of doing something like this together. And with his flow on this one, I feel like, yeah, this is perfect. And I wonder how Bruno Mars is gonna, I wonder if he gonna have a song dedicated what he's singing most of the time in his kind of way. And Anderson .Paak is kind of enhancing it, kind of like this one is doing. What's that? Hey. Okay, I like that one. I feel like two things. One, that's what I'm gonna start playing when I get ready. Two, why do I feel like I need some Hennessy? I don't know why. Probably because my black ass about to go eat some good ass fucking black ass food, soul food, and listen to this black ass album. So now I feel like I need some Hennessy, even though Hennessy is not that good. Am I stereotyping myself? Yeah, but I mean, I could do that, so who gives a fuck for, you know what I mean? That was me. That was me. I feel like, I wonder if this is going to be Bruno Mars' song and Anderson .Paak in the back. And the way this is already leading up is, I just don't feel like the rest of this is going to be able to be put on YouTube. Ooh! Say, hey, I'm horny, I'm horny. Oh, I know that was the count on that guitar. Yeah, I'm a little worked up right now. You know, the funny thing about this is I had the complete opposite reactions, you know? Like, because they're like, after last night, I want to see you again, I want to call you, cut everybody off. I just get blocked. They just block me, you know? But you know, hey, not everybody's into fisting. It's fine.
We are going to pretend we didn't hear that.
Next song is Smoking Out the Window. I know this one is popular right now. I think it's in the top 10 actually on Billboard, and I haven't heard it, so I'm very excited to hear this right now. So let's get into it. Must have spent 45,000 up in Tiffany's. This bitch got me paying I like this one. Hey. Oh. Just the other night, she was gripping on me tight, screaming Hercules. That line makes me think of. I know they have plans of doing a live action Hercules, and one thing about me, Hercules is my favorite fucking Disney movie. I'm about to say Disney Channel movie. It's my favorite Disney movie. I know all the songs. I know all the words to the whole entire movie. I used to have it when I was growing up. So I am very picky and very much need to be a part of who was getting casted for this movie. And I want don't do what y'all did for Mulan where y'all took out all the music because it didn't know. I don't give a fuck about all that. Like I don't want to hear all that. I need 5 fucking muses singing their motherfucking ass off in this goddamn movie, or I will riot, and I mean that. And yes, Jennifer Hudson should be the head muse. Perfect, outstanding, and I'm not mad if Ariana plays Megara. Just want to throw that in there. I'm gonna be yelling the fuck out of this. Ooh. Okay. So I see the appeal of that song. I actually like it a lot. I think it's probably one of my favorite ones right now. But I do have something to say. This gives me like the around the time where like the Temptation, the Supreme and stuff are like out. You know what I mean? And but with that being said, I do think it's gonna be hard for this album to branch out for me personally or stick out from any other album because it's all gonna blend in eventually. Now we have different subject matters, but they're like this was probably the most different out of all of them because this was the opposite of like pretty much like fuck her, but and the rest are like you need to be with somebody like me, girl, I love you, let's sleep together. That's all. It's the subject matter is different, but they all are starting to blend together a little bit. So I do want some type of change in pace, so this album can stick out or have a song that sticks out more than the others. For me personally, might have got what I asked for. I gotta hear the rest actually. Okay, yeah. This is probably gonna be my favorite one actually, because after I said all that stuff too, it went back to like sounding very cohesive to the rest of it, which is fine because it makes it a cohesive album. But the chorus itself just makes it completely different. Yes, this is probably my favorite. I would have spent all my time making sure that my baby good. Just tonight, I can't have you back without you. I'm crazy. Trying to put on a smile. Oh, cue change. Yeah, that's my favorite one so far. We only have 3 more tracks left, so that could change. But yeah, I like that one a lot. I pretty much said everything I had to say during it, so we're just gonna go to the next one. But I can think of many ways that they can put a smile on my face, like, and they're all around the same act, but I can think of many ways how they can put a smile on my face, or how I can put a smile on theirs.
Why are you gay?
Hey. Hey. Now we making money. Hey. Let's go. That one was fun. It kind of reminded me of like Bruno Mars with Mark Ronson for Uptown Funk and what's the other one? Whatever the other one is. It kind of gave me that kind of vibe because all I can think of is on that "Let's Go." I want to see Bruno Mars like do like some footwork and shit like around the stage. I would like see that, but that one was fun. I don't have the same luck when I go to a casino. It's always you lost money. Like I pretty much owe them money at that point by the time I'm leaving. Like it's kind of fucking annoying. And then what's worse is that it's always somebody old as dust right next to you, and that bitch just hits the fucking jackpot, lights going off everywhere, and you just looking at her like, girl, fuck you. If I put your cane in between this wheelchair right now, I can run off with your money.
Electric chair.
In a room full of dimes,
Hey.
it would be $100 if the crime was a crime. Girl, they lock your little fine ass up in the tower.
Hey.
I'm trying to roll, I'm trying to ride.
Hey.
I'm trying to float, I'm trying to glide. Ooh, skate to the beat. Skate, slide your way on over. Slide your way on over. Superstar is what you are.
Ooh.
I'm your biggest fan. If you're looking for me, sugar, here I am. No, don't be shy. Just take my hand and hold on tight. Oh, skate to the beat. I never fall, but tonight you got me falling for you, and only you. Skate to the beat. Skate.
Hey. Nice. Okay, so that was Skate. I liked how groovy it was. I think it went back to feeling like it kind of blended, but I didn't mind it. It wasn't bad at all. I did enjoy it, but it kind of just blended in with everything else. We are now at the last song, track number 9, titled "Blast Off," which is what I want Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak to say right before they.
You're a whore. You done slept with everybody. They don't want you. Your clit has left your body.
I like the way you're singing.
Rainbows in summer. I took a little something to get here. Yeah. Let's tiptoe to a magical place. Blast off and kiss the moon tonight. Leaves turn paisley. This is so amazing.
Sing.
Destination pure sensation. Starting right now. Watch the world go crazy from outer space. Blast off into the sky. It's time to take this party on and beyond. Let's straight to some good vibrations. Can we take it out? Oh yeah.
All right. So that was Blast Off, and that was the last song on Silk Sonic's album titled "An Evening with Silk Sonic." and I have some things to say. So, as for the album, one thing I liked about it was I think their voices complement each other. I think as artists, they complement each other. I think the live production of it, like all the instruments and everything, was fantastic. And I think everybody who was involved in this is so talented and did a good job at putting it together and making a very cohesive album. Now, where I differ from, I guess, the album is just the fact that, you know, it just all blends together too much. Like, there are some that stand out a little bit more than others, but it all pretty much sounds very much the same. And I don't know if you can really blame them for that, because I think the sound itself, and even when the sound was even popular more, it still kind of sounded like that. So it's very hard to do something different other than this type of sound. Subject matters changed, but it still was pretty much the same thing most of the time. And you can't really get mad at that. I think they sound amazing, but it makes other tracks more forgettable than some other ones, I guess. And another thing is that I do feel like some of the singles, and I've said it before, I don't really like when artists do this, but again, it could not be all their fault, but I do think the singles are some of their best songs on this album, which I don't like, because then when you hear the album, you are kind of like, you just gotta like, and that you feel a little bit more let down, but it was still it still sounds great. They still did a good job, but that's just my opinion on it. You could feel whatever way you want to. That's just how I feel. For example, I do feel like this last one sounds a lot like Leave the Door Open. If you can hear that, we are pretty much on the same page. If not, go for it. We'll make your own fucking mind. I don't care. My number one will probably be Put On a Smile. I really like that one. I think it was one of the most different ones on this album. I love Smoking Out the Window because how fun it is and how funny it is. I really did like After Last Night because I was feeling things I shouldn't be feeling at this time. But I still kind of think Leave the Door Open is still one of the best songs on here. So I feel like those two are like fighting for my third spot. But you know, like 777 and Fly Me kind of give me like the same vibe, but still fun and stuff, but they give me kind of the same kind of vibe. Skate was fun, Blast Off was fun. All fun, but all too familiar to me personally. What I think would help if they had like maybe some more features. Cause I think, for example, I know Victoria Monet was trying to go on tour with them. I don't know if she is, but I hope she does, because I feel like she would have brought something special to this album, because especially with the Jaguar era and everything, she would have. And that's I think a good example of a collection of a body of work that sounds so different. It kind of in the same kind of time frame, like giving off the same vibes of it. I think she could have added something to this and make it stand out a little bit more, but that's just my opinion. So yeah, I'm gonna give my top three to tie between Leave the Door Open and After Last Night for number three. My number two, Smoking Out the Window. Number one, Put On a Smile. And with that being said, that is the end of my reaction. I hope y'all enjoyed it. We'll see y'all for the next one. Happy Thanksgiving. Eat up all the fucking food, because I know I'm for sure about to. Do not put raisins in potato salad. If you cannot cook, do not choose to cook today. That's wrong. And then everybody else shouldn't have to deal with you wanting to branch out. Do that on any other fucking day. Don't do that at Thanksgiving. Just words of advice. But I love y'all. Happy Thanksgiving. I will see y'all for the next one. Make sure you guys follow my Twitter and my Instagram. And they'll also be in the link in the description below. Like and subscribe. Share with your friends. Tell them I said Happy Thanksgiving. Tell them the wise words I just said. And I will see y'all for the next video. All right. Bye, y'all.
Nice when you open my mind for you. Don't wanna wait on it tonight, I wanna get nasty.